Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, let the men of war draw near. Let the men of war draw near. And we are approaching World War III. We are in a time of war. We are in a time of pestilence. We are in a time of famine. That Matthew 24, call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, call halal Yimla Alahayanawa, Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And we are in the time of that Matthew 24 where you're hearing, the rumors of wars. And it's going to be war. War is coming. Them ICBM nuclear weapons, those missiles are coming to a city near you, right here in America, in Babylon, man. We're in the time of the rumors of war, the rumors of wars, the famine. You keep seeing and hearing, as far as the eggs and the quality of food and how it's going down. It's going down. They got some the gas pipeline. I guess that Nevada, quote me if I'm wrong, a gas leak. It's they didn't declare the state of emergency. And I seen on the news, they're talking about, don't be surprised within the next month or so that the prices of the price of gas go back up. All hell is getting ready to break loose. Then you seen with the America, they talking about, as far as they didn't over the weekend, they didn't took down some more unidentified flying objects, but they don't have they don't know what it is. And now America is pretty much they're getting out of that Ukraine and Russia, because Russia is annihilating that Ukraine. You see? And so now this is where the real war is about to start, as far as with that China and and Babylon, America. China and America, it is gearing up. This is why you're going to start to hear more about the China and America, the war between them. But ultimately, it's going to be World War III. You see Iran and Israel. Israel is going to it's definitely going war. It's going to be war between Israel and Iran, and America is going to be drawn into war, man. Big bad America. Big bad America. America had a great run. America is they didn't let their mouth overload their ass. They're gonna lose this war. Because that China is they're gonna be ready. China is gonna be ready. And you also have all these host of nations. You had North Korea over there. They ain't too far away from California. From here in California, that and they continue to launch those missiles. America's defense system, everybody's gonna turn on this place. It tells you in Revelation, the beast shall hate the whore. Even NATO is gonna turn on this place, America. America, you don't have the defense system. You just don't, to take on all these nations. Because this is ultimately prophecy through the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI. Because he said this place, America, Babylon, is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. There are 200 million missiles coming to a city near you here in America. See, that Matthew 24, that and with the famine, the pestilence, they're on the news talking about a news virus, talking about as far as dealing with the stomach flu. Esau is going to release a new bioweapon out here. All hell is getting ready to break loose. This is it. The Super Bowl yesterday, with these sports and concerts, your awards ceremonies. These are the last few days of this place. And that C-19 just a couple years ago, that was a test. That was a test. You got all these people that claim that they serve the Lord and, yes, Jesus, I believe in him. And that was a test with that C-19, because they just, when that happened, they said that you had to take that vaccine and drink that juice. If you didn't take that juice, then they threatened you with your job. And a lot of you ran and took that juice. So that was the first test that you failed. Completely failed. You went out there and stuck your arm out and took that stuff. And it's the Lord is visiting. He's visiting a lot of these individuals that then took that stuff. You see? And they're dropping like flies. You're going to pay for it. The Lord is long suffering, because you still have some individuals that are walking around vaccined up, juiced up, and they're, they ain't got a care in the world. See? So, we're in that time of pestilence. Then I seen on the news too, some lady at some restaurant was poisoning, I think the cake and all this other stuff. This is the time you got to be locked in this time. All that eating out at the restaurant, and you got to really watch what you're eating and putting in your body, what you're drinking. You just got to be locked in at this point. You got to be locked in into the Spirit, into the Lord, because they're also, the main prophecy, that M-O to the T to the B, because without that M-O to the T to the B, there ain't going to be no world war. You're going to keep hearing it in different skirmishes, but once that CHIP comes, that's when World War III, that's when it's going to be full, all-out war. That CHIP has to be mandated worldwide. No man can buy or sell. Once that is mandated, then that's when World War III, that's when this is going to be, the missiles is coming at any time. And the Lord is coming back. We don't know the exact day, but in that period of time, those are really the main prophecies. But we are entering Jacob's trouble right now. Martial law, the famine, the pestilence, the sedition amongst men. I mean, all hell is going to break loose here real soon. See? So I just want to, I got a couple quick scripts, and I'm going to close out, and I'm going to go to, Joel. I'm going to go to Joel. I'm going to start at 1. I'm not going to read the whole chapter. I'm just going to get the quick meat off the bones. You can read through, and it'll tell you about the war, as far as the Lord destroying these nations, man. Because this is what the Lord is doing. He's just gathering the nations. They're getting all their war weapons, and they're getting, the Lord is he's gathering them together for the battle. That's why I titled this, let the men of war draw near. And this is what we're witnessing. This World War III is inevitable. It don't matter what they put, who they put in office. It don't matter what they lower the prices. It don't matter what they do. This place, America, is finished. And you other nations is done. It's over. See? Let me go to Joel 3:1, and it reads, "For behold, in those days," we're in those days. This is the latter end of it. Ain't nothing left in this place, America. This place is a filth bucket. They like scripture say, Esau, Edom, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But Esau, he's in rulership. Esau has everything. What it say? More than heart can desire. Esau has it all. These so-called white folks, man, they have it all. They're in rulership. They have the money. They have the power. They're going in and out of the, setting their space stations up in the heavens, oppressing the people, taxing the people, putting up these false images of the Lord. They control the media. They have it all everything the heart pretty much can desire. All the riches, they have one of the strongest militaries here in America, Babylon. The food, you have access to food 24/7. But like scripture say, they have lived in wanton. You've lived in pleasure, but you've been sloppy. You're ready. Your sins have reached unto heaven. You're turning little girls into little boys. You're turning little boys into little girls. I mean, it's done here, man. It is done. Enough is enough with you. But it says, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, the northern tribe and the southern tribe." And we know Jerusalem is a people before a place. The Lord said, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, He's gonna bring back the remembrance. He's gonna bring back that glory to Israel, man. To the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and to the speckled birds, to Israelites, this and these other nations. The Lord is he about to put Israel, ultimately the elect, but Israel overall in the kingdom is going to be we're going to be unstoppable. You think Donald Trump and these other government elites and officials and the Rothschilds, the way they live, we gonna make them look like, we're gonna make what they got look like third world countries, like they live in a hole in the wall compared to what we gonna have in the kingdom. We're going to make them Rothschilds, David Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, all of them rich, the elites. With Jerusalem, with that Israel, what we got coming in the kingdom, we going to make them Rothschilds, the Warren Buffett, we going to make them look like shit. The Lord is bringing back glory to Jerusalem, ultimately the elect. It says too, I will also gather all nations. See, I will also gather all nations. This is what he's doing. He's gathering you nations. He has you in a trick bag. Russia, China, America, Israel, Iran, all of you, Turkey, all you nations. The Lord said, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And over there in Israel, that place is going to be destroyed. It's going to be built back up again, because that's where the kingdom is going to be at, right there in Jerusalem. But those people, Amalekite, Esau's grandson, ultimately Esau, and then you have Elam, the Arabics over there. You know, they're over there in that land, and they've departed it, and they're fighting over it. That's not their land. The so-called Israelis, the small hats, that's not their land. That's why the Lord said, he said, I will plead and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, whom they have scattered amongst the nations, because Israel is scattered all over the world. They've brought us into slavery. They've sold us all over the world, put us in hardcore bondage, murdered us, tortured us, broken up our families. The Lord said, imparted my land. They've stripped Israel from that land. Ultimately, the Lord, but they furthered the afflictions. But the Lord said, I'm going to plead with them there in Jehoshaphat for my people and my heritage Israel. He's about to remove those so-called Jewish, the Israelis and Elam and all of them. They're going to be pushed out of that land. The Lord is going to remove them, and he's going to bring the so-called tribes, the 12 lost tribes, ultimately the elect, back into that land. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We are going to back home to Jerusalem, the kingdom on earth, the kingdom. And we are going to rule this planet in righteousness. None of this stuff that's going on around the world, these sex scandals in the government and, pedophilia and corruption, none of that's going to go on. The whole world is going to rejoice, because we are going to rule the world in righteousness. Peace. Isn't this what this is what everybody wants? Peace. The only people that don't want this is Esau, Edom. They're just tearing the planet up. Evil, wicked. There will be none of that going on in the kingdom. None of it. But this is it over there in Israel. You small hats, you 1948ers, you Arabics, Elamites, all of you're out of that land. Your days are numbered in that land. The Lord he's gonna cleanse that land by fire, and it's gonna be built back up, and it's gonna be continuously employment from you nations, because you're gonna go into hardcore slavery. You're gonna build that place back up. You will be handmaids and servants unto the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And you're going to serve YAHAWAH, YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel, the power of the Hebrew Israelites. All you nations, you going to serve the Lord. It says, let me hop over to, we'll stay in Joel. Let me go to Joel 3 and 3 and 9, and it reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And this is, North Korea and, these different other nations, countries and stuff. They're all coming together, man. They got ICBM missiles too now. North Korea and Iran and you know, China and all these countries finna come together to destroy this place, America. Let the weak say I am strong. Because America's been the big bad bully. You know, they just been having their way, invading these countries and, you know, taking them over and colonizing them. The days of doing that is coming to an end. That's why the Lord said, that's why he said, let them come up. Or Salakia, let the weak say I am strong. These other nations they're growing stronger. 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because thy mighty ones to come down to the Lord. So all he's gathering all the nations to get ready to go to war. They're getting all their weapons and everything together because it's about to be war. They're doing their missile test, you know, all of that. Get your best weapons, get all your best pilot or best soldiers, and, you know, get them ready because it's war coming. It says 12. I'll close out with this. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And so the Lord is, you know, he's you're gonna come down to that valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the valley of judgment, you know, and he's gonna judge. He's gonna let them fight. But in the midst of that, the Lord is coming back with innumerable amount of angels, and with that Michael, the archangel, the third in command in heaven, the war angel, and they're gonna come. They're gonna come back and they're gonna fight. These nations, they're gonna see the Lord and Michael the archangel and these angels come back, and they're gonna fight against the Lord, and the Lord is gonna. I mean, it's gonna be death. I mean, the Lord is gonna be a first round knockout. See, he's gonna come back in this big gigantic ship. A mountain, you see, what they call those so-called UFOs, and with innumerable amount of angels, and they're gonna slaughter the nations, man. And in the midst of that, the elect is gonna be delivered. We're living in that time, man, and it's on the way. And the Lord said, those that don't believe, you're gonna die in your non-belief, man. See, so this is on the way. War is inevitable. World War III is on the way. That MO to the T to the B, the CHIP, the RFID is fastly approaching, and we are entering the time of Jacob's trouble, a time that the world has never seen. You're gonna hear more wars. You're gonna see strange sightings, devastation with disasters. I mean, just get ready to see things that you've never seen or witnessed or gone through. You know, the world is finna be on fire, man. The famine, the pestilence. Get ready. Get ready. Because the Lord is coming back. Call halal YAHAWAHSHI. Shalom.